Welcome to Dreamteller, the Global Dream Journal podcast. The following dream is an eerie European ending story shared by dreamer EB4 Writes. For all updates, dream-related posts, and to kindly support the show, check out Dreamteller on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Stream and download the show on Podbean, Spotify, and other streaming platforms. Now, let's step into the dream world. I was reading an old book in some dusty, crowded apartment, decorated with a classical style. The apartment had big windows and late afternoon light was streaming in. My dream persona kept on reading the book for quite some time. Meanwhile, my brain was enjoying the warmth and the light. A bit later, the sun started to set and an old woman with long red hair came in and asked if I wanted to go for a walk. I agreed and we went outside. It turned out I was in some unplaceable European-looking city with canals and beautiful cathedrals and buildings. At one point, a group of 2 or 3 young boys dressed in some kind of traditional clothing came outside and joined us. After a while, we had wandered out of the main part of the city and into a seedier, more modern-looking area. Where we had seen horse-drawn carriages and traditional dressed people, there were now cars and modern fashion. The sun had also set and it was very dark. Suddenly, a feeling of dread came over me. The children started crying and the old lady tried to comfort them. I got very scared and yelled at them to run back the way they came. No matter how far we ran, it only became darker and cloudier, until the point where I couldn't see anything aside from the old lady and the boys. I broke down and started crying. All of a sudden, we heard a sort of ringing, like church bells. We looked up and saw the clouds had parted and the moon was there. In line with the bells, the moon would fade in and out, and each time the moon became dimmer, the bells would ring quieter every time. As the moon faded into total darkness, I heard the old woman say, "It's the will of God." I woke up with tears on my face, and for some reason all I could think about was the world had ended and everything was over. Thank you EB4 Writes for sharing your rather fanciful dream. The dreamer also attached their own analysis. This is: based on my interpretation, my feelings about the loss of individual culture due to the internet's global connectivity and advanced travel inspired this dream, along with my love for traditional Europe. In my opinion, your analysis makes a lot of sense. You explore the city with traditional style characters, and as you enter the modern-looking areas, a dense fog surrounds you. This could symbolize the disappearance of traditional cities transitioning to a more modern culture, which scares and confuses you. Each chime of the bell is an inevitable loss of traditional architecture and society, the end of a part of history which is elegant, wholesome, and captivating. If any listeners have any thoughts on this end of European tradition dream story, please comment and share them. Thank you dreamers for listening. Share your thoughts, interpretations, and subscribe to Dreamteller. Like and support the show for ad-free and other exclusive content. As always, keep dreaming and together we can awake the subconscious.